many reactions, so little time. Hey, I'm Alesia Michelle, and if you love the Eurovision Song Contest, welcome to my channel. You know, if you love it and you're not subscribed, this is your moment. Please subscribe and like this video. Today we're going to be reacting to Ireland's entry for Eurovision 2023, Wild Youth, and their song is We Are One. All right. So as a disclaimer, and if you're already following my channel, you know this, I got dragged into the national selections this year. Yeah, y'all did it. You dragged me in. So I did actually get to watch the whole entire national selection at the Late Late Show, but I also reacted to the snippets of Ireland's national selection, and I think my first instinct about this song was it's anthemic, it's catchy. You know, maybe it has that too much of a Eurovision sound. So I was like, I don't know, some people might discount it because it kind of gives that typical, you know, trite We Are the World sort of theme, which I think at Eurovision, none of those songs have won lately. So I don't know if that would be my recommendation to any nation who's trying to win at Eurovision. But Ireland's goal really is to qualify, and looking at the semi that they're in, after the semifinal allocation draw, I sort of shifted what I thought Ireland should send, mostly because I was like, okay, they're in the first half, semi one, tough semi, you know, they need to do something probably more bombastic as opposed to something a little bit more low-key. So I did sort of shift and go, okay, Agi or Wild Youth. Wild Youth is also like a seasoned band, so I was kind of like, there's nothing wrong with going with some reliable talent for Eurovision. You know, if you're a little bit nervous, I don't think it's a bad idea to consider some seasoned talent, and Wild Youth are just that. They've definitely been in the industry, they've had a couple of hits, so I think that that's really good and solid for Ireland. So because I already kind of saw this performance, we can really get into this reaction and really nitpick if we think that this song will be able to make Ireland qualify. I would also say that I thought Down in the Rain was probably Ireland's like best shot of qualifying, but I knew that they weren't gonna like send it. But Ireland, just a little note, if y'all want to do some Afro swing next year and pick it, or Afro beats next year and pick it internally, you might actually qualify. Because the whole damn diaspora is going to come out and support it. I'll just tell you that. So that might have been a missed opportunity, but let's get into this reaction. All right. Okay. So we have that very typical intro to an anthemic rock track. I really like the fact that he's actually got styling. Sometimes the guys go boring and that's whack. I actually, and the rest of the band, they're all doing something different. I'm okay with that. But our front man is styled, which is cool. I do like his vocal. Oh my God, you know what this actually kind of reminds me of sonically? U2. Yeah. Like a little bit of the vocal and that piano piece. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not a bad comparison. Tonight, we are one. I mean, honestly, in a Eurovision year where we're supposed to be united by music, is it really bad to be one? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what just hit me? This could open the semi. Yo. This might open the semi. We Are One, united by music. And they're like kind of at least a semi-well-known band. That might not be bad. That could help Ireland. Okay, now these backing vocals need not be live. No shade to the ladies, and I'm not trying to take anyone's money away, but let's just use the pre-recorded backing vocals and save the money so that we can put it into our staging package, which should include some like really cool camera angles. I think some shots coming down would be nice. And actually, this is a song you could use sweeping crowd shots that we know the producers love to do. We are one. Y'all, these lyrics are very trite. They're very typical anthemic track, which is not my personal cup of tea. But I will tell you who does love songs like this. Verna, my mother. My mother will like this song. She'll say this is very unifying. This has something for everyone. This is sort of that genre that's like that pop rock, you know, that kind of anyone can get into. But sometimes when you're trying to appeal to everyone, you end up not hitting anyone, you know? Sometimes it's good to have just like a really clear, strong point of view. Okay, and we need to have flawless vocals, especially when we're doing no dancing or running around. Okay, Ireland, honestly, this is not going to be DOA, I think, like some people would have you believe. I'm just going to start off and say that because there is a specific demographic that does tune into Eurovision that likes this stuff. I am not in this demographic because I like the stuff that feels maybe a little bit more culturally rooted. I like the different stuff out of the box. This sounds like, you know, like an Idol winning kind of song. That's kind of what these songs have gone into, but it's catchy. You're probably not going to forget it. We are one. You might be an angel, you might be a freak, right? So there's something about it that is very inclusive that some people like. And again, in a year that we are going to be united by music, it might not hurt to kick off the show saying that we are one. Honestly, it just hit me. Like, Ireland might be opening the semi, and I don't think that that would necessarily be a bad idea. Open up with an anthemic rock track that's relatively inoffensive, and maybe even throw Ireland a little bit of a bone, because Ireland has been ending up in like the bloodbath semis lately, and it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's by chance, of course, but it feels unfair. So can we throw Ireland a bone? Come on now. Seniority and years of hosting should mean something. Should mean something. This performance is not DOA like some people would have you believe. And I'm not gonna lie, even though this isn't necessarily like my personal cup of tea, it's one of those songs that's so inoffensive, I don't think I would skip it. And I kind of said the same thing about Belgium's, where everyone just beat me up because I wasn't gonna pretend like it was, you know, Mozart. It's not. It's not. But it's like those tracks that are just so inoffensive, you just kind of let it ride. And some people have been making Coldplay comparisons, and I wonder if those Coldplay comparisons are kind of negative. I think the Coldplay comparisons are like, okay, it's a little bit dated. But I mean, honestly, Tix with No, I'm a fallen angel, that sounded like a reject NSYNC track. You know, from solidly 99, I'd say, like a reject song from 99, and that qualified by 1 point, but it made it. So, Ireland, maybe we can be one, and y'all can find yourselves in the final. Well, that was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down and talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree? That's okay too. Talk to me in the comments below. This is a conversation, and you know what? I'm so excited for Eurovision 2023. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, because I got more content coming for you. Let's get excited for Eurovision 2023. Bye. Thank you for watching.